the vat or down into the facility that will be used for the project. So we're going to load this into the house now facility where it will be used. Okay. We're trying to connect to the owner of the small fish prototype project to come and open the door so that we can get the vat in to a place. Don't you see? Are you in? We got the vat in. We want to drop it in. The man is gone out, so we should ask for his wife so that we can drop the thing in. Okay, so he's gone in. Okay, rolling the vat in for spacing. First of all, we discovered two interesting challenges there which we will overcome. One, the tap. Pressure from the tap is low, so water has to be taken from the overhead tank at the back of the house to run down to the farm so that there will be pressure. Then number two, the outlet, the gutter outside, we look at it, obviously that the gate had an inverse slope. Now the gutter is a little bit higher, so obviously we have to now use about 2 coach of block and then with planks so that the water can roll out into the gutter outside. So we'll keep it posted. Yeah, you remember the vat that we're rolling into the house at somewhere in Egbeda in Lagos. Now this is day 2. Now you can see the platform of the tanks, the platform necessary for picking to place the tanks on. You can see them running in shape now. There are 2 vats, so you see the first one there and the second one. Then you now have the higher one reserved for the alkalizer that is going to be used in running the plastic tank to make the water adjustable to the one that the fish will be able to thrive comfortably. You see the basic structure for the tank is ready now. The platform that we're going to sit on, like I said earlier, now it's just 2 of them, and then this iron one is to actually make the water fall by gravity, having that will make the water adjustable to the level that the fish will tolerate. That's 6.5 to 8 pH. That's what we want to do. Now, but we keep it posted, move along. It's important that the whole thing is put on the long line, since water will only carry under the water for it to actually be at the right level, so that water will not spill over or thereabouts. And I think by tomorrow we should go through the whole project. So we keep it posted and see what it takes to
and mommy, there's the fish out.
To finish up the whole program. Don't mind the boss of the tour that's going to the residential area. I'll go one very sharp one. Making commentaries there. That's the one that he wants to be used. That's a nice thing. Just mission. Those are the nice guys. They are going to learn fish farming at their young level. Then by the time they grow older, I mean, you can't take that from them because they'll see the fish grow from fingers and to the sound. That's a lesson the schools will never probably teach. And they love it. Okay, we're back to the Mr. Simon's tank that was being built that you saw earlier on, where we're rolling the tank in, and then when the base was being built. Now it's almost completed now. As you can see, you will see the 2 tanks right in there, placed on a splint. And why it's so high is because the level of the land is a little bit lower. The level of the gutter is a little bit higher than the land level in the compound. So we have to really raise it on a height so that the water can flow out. Now, secondly, to take care of the pH of the water, that's why you have this contraption called the alkalizer. that has inside shells, ion exchange resin, and a little of silica sand, so that we sure that the water coming out is just the right amount, the right pH for the fish to grow quickly to 1 kg in about 4 to 5 months. Then we look at the contraption out there. You saw the little kids that are just up trying to experiment with us the last time. Now this is supposed to fend them off, 1, and then 2, it makes the environment business-like. Then number 3 is going to kill birds away, and then 4, it's supposed to have a shading contraption, black stuff all around, which I will show you after this when it's installed, so that the birds, the fish can trust the customer, because they are nocturnal fishes. That's what they call them, catfish. Pussycats don't like being out during daytime, so definitely they like it dark. So it's going to create that darkness so that they can gain the advantage of trust with his catfish. Now this is really interesting. It looks a little bit unserious in the beginning, but now everything is coming out serious. Like I told you earlier on, it's going to put about 400 fish, right? 400 fish in each of the tank, giving us about 800 fishes. And then when he sells, I believe he's going to sell for about 500 naira per fish. I think now it's about 550. So times 800, you do the maths. I'll get back to you when we commission. Stay tuned. This is Mr. Fish talking.